Hello and welcome. It's a good day to be on the farm. My name is Chuck, and this is Chuck's Crop Spraying Service, Episode 3. That's right. In the last couple of episodes, we bought a sprayer, we got our home base established, and in this episode, we're going to continue to do what we've been doing, which is called spraying fields. But I wanted to start by showing you some of the implements we've bought. Originally, I wanted to spend the $1 million to just get set up, and we did pretty much that. We had about 50 to 60,000 left to spend to get us to where we are. So we did buy this tedder, and we just like 30 seconds ago bought this Krone baler. So we've got a couple of Krone implements. The reason I bought these is because our home base, as you saw in last episode, was set up on a grass field. So eventually I want to do some grass work and make some hay bales, apparently, is kind of where we're at. But the key is I wanted to bring us down to around $30,000. So let me show you here on our, well, actually, since we're, prices, vehicles, finances. So far we've done 2 months. We've done August and September. And if you scroll down here, we made about 16,000 in contracts in August and another 16.8 thousand in September. So the fact that we have 31,000 to our name is perfect. That is almost exactly, within $1,000 of what we've made so far. We obviously spent this 22,400 on fertilizer costs and herbicides in the first episode to get us started, and we've used 30 to 40% of what we bought to start with so far, but we've made $31,000, so we're making around 16,000 a month, and so buying this here got us down to right at that 31,000. So, and I guess since we're in here, let me show you the vehicles. So down in Krone, our tedder cost us roughly $9,000, and our Krone baler was on sale at basically $32,000. So, half price. But again, this one is damaged 48%, and this one is damaged 28%. So you get what you pay for. But anyway, we've got some implements. But the key for me was getting close to $30,000, which is about what we've made so far in this experiment. So I do have a couple of contracts lined up, so I'm going to key over to our Condor Endurance. I'm going to pop out of it real quick. So again, this is our, let me open the door here. This is our little, it's not little, this is our kind of setup where we've got our truck with our fertilizer and our Condor here. And I've got it with some fertilizer in it. Nope, got it in the truck there. I wanted to get in the Condor. Let's walk around this way and see if we can do that. Yeah, so I've got fertilizer in here. We're doing 2 fertilizer contracts today, so I'm going to go ahead and actually just fill this if I can. Since we're next to a bunch of fertilizer, let me back up and see if I can just fill this straight off the truck so we don't have to come back or load it up later. And as you can see, that one thing is kind of falling off. It's strapped on the side there. We're going to have to fix that at some point. But this should get us, you know what, let's just take the other fertilizer too. We're just going to take all the fertilizer and do that for a little bit, and leave the herbicide alone. So contract-wise, we've got contracts on 2 fields, this big one, 30 right here, and this also big one, 58. So we're going to start with 30, I guess it is 38 right up here. So since we've got our fertilizer, we're just going to pull out and zoom right over there. I am always looking for these really big contracts because they pay much better. But also, it's actually, this sprayer is a little bit too big for most of the fields that are on this map. So accepting contracts on little fields makes you like 1,600 to 2,000 minus your fertilizer costs. And you waste a lot because you're doing weird angles and trying to get little patches done. Big fields are much easier, I've discovered. So I think if I was going to do this experiment again, I wouldn't have bought this big of a sprayer. I think I might have gotten something in the middle, and I probably wouldn't have gotten that whole truck either. Maybe just a tractor that can handle it. These crops look withered, but we're going to just see as this is expanding. So yeah, this is withered sorghum, but Walter wants us to spray it, so we're going to spray it. me just check my contract. Yep. Fertilize with any type of fertilizer, liquid, solid, or slurry or manure. We're going to do liquid. So anyway, there is that. So I will go ahead and get this going here. It is going to take me a couple of minutes, and I will get that other one done as well, but I just wanted to kind of give you an update on why we had a baler. I think you guys saw me buy the tedder, if I remember right, and if I don't, whoops. But I know you guys saw me buy that, or the other equipment at the beginning. I just didn't want you to question where everything was coming from. But I think we finally got a good start, and I'm going to try to not buy anything else off camera, because I want to pay for it with money that we make from spraying things. So see if I can get this to fertilizer. Yep. Withered, and it's double fertilized. That's an expensive mistake there, Walter. But anyway, I do think I'm going to cut the video here, do these two contracts, and I will either cut back in at the end or just in the next episode. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how long they take. But at some point in time, I guess the only other thing I wanted to say before I start or stop for today is I'm planning on essentially leasing a tractor and the mowers to mow the grass around our starting area, because I don't want to buy any more equipment. I just wanted to buy down to the 30,000 that we've made and kind of focus on that. So that is sort of my plan at this point. Should I go all the way to the end here? Yeah, I think so. So I'm not going to buy any other equipment, but I do want to get one cut of grass in before November. So after these, I might do a little bit of grass cutting myself, and then you might see some bales on the... So I guess let me just tab over there real quick. So we own, obviously, this whole grass field, and it's really long, and it goes down this whole hill, and it seems a waste to just let that grass not produce for us. And so I bought the silo, or not the silo, the garage here that looks like kind of a half silo. And originally I had placed this bale storage, and I placed it at a funny angle, and I had to fix it. So I picked it up and replaced it, that it's pretty straight now. But this is to store bales. So the idea was eventually we are going to want to start putting bales in here. So I do want to get it cut in. So we're going to have to rent a mower and a tractor to mow this. We can ted it with the tedder that we own, and then we're going to need to rent a windrower to, you know, put it into piles, and then we'll bale it with our baler, and that way we'll get all the implements over here and get those all stored up and actually have some bales in our storage area over here to show you guys. So all that being said, just next episode there might have been some grass work done, or maybe that will be the next episode after I'm done with these fertilizing contracts. But anyway, I'm going to cut the video there. I will come back to you probably in another episode to show you where we're at, but wanted to check in and show you the 30,000 we've made so far. It is working, and we do have some grass implements and a grass field, so that to me makes sense. That'll be kind of our side gig, so we might do some mowing or baling contracts at some point, because we have, you know, a baler. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.